Howdy, friends and family. I'm going to show my Lunacid XP farming route because a few people have asked how I grind levels. Well, I do it here in the castle. I start by spamming Dark Skull. Outside on the Poltergeist over here, there are some other spells you can spam. I just use Dark Skull because it has the fastest projectile speed that fits my preference. It's hard to explain, it's just really a preference thing. But before I go anywhere else indoors, I go and I tag these two doors right here so that they're open. That first door we tag is going to be a door we come out of, and the second door is just going to be the door to go upstairs. We're just going to kill these vampires, kill the Poltergeist again. We're making sure to charge up all of our Moonlight attacks because the slash and the hit from the sword do count as their own attacks. So you're just doing a ton of damage. So with this route, you're basically going to get a level every run. So if you're looking to get 100 levels, you're going to do 100 runs. If you're looking to just farm up a skill or for whatever reason, farming isn't a huge thing. Here's the first door we open. Now we're going to jump up to the second door. You can do about a run. 3 minutes per run is usually how the longest it'll take. The fastest runs I've had, I'll show an optimal run towards the end of this, but the fastest runs I have are about 1:50, and that's pure high RNG. And we're gonna go into the sealed ballroom here, and you might be saying, like, oh, that's a nice touch because you get some more EXP out of the larger enemies. Yes, we do. But entering a different area through a load screen actually resets the enemies, and that's what makes this run possible. We're gonna tag that secret door there too. Sometimes I don't even come back into this area. It really depends. There's a lot of... There's 2 secret passages on this farming route that you can just take advantage of and kind of just get through. I don't even know if I killed that horse there. I was whiffing every dual shot here, so it was kind of a bummer, but when you exit the ballroom there, you hear me spamming dash. That's because you can actually start moving before the screen loads in, which is how I get so far ahead. And in a lot of runs, that's usually how I end up cutting off so much time. Really good crits on the bat heads, the vampire heads, stuff like that is what gets me really fast run times. That enemy back there, sometimes I don't even hit, but here in the little vampire prison, the holding cells, this is where a lot of your precision comes in, and we're gonna find out what I mean by that in this door right here. You see me tag the door, I just kind of bump into it. If the other vampire down that hallway, if he's a little more closer and visible, I'll throw another moonlight out, or sometimes I'll wind dash and just go hit him. I've been hitting this secret door here recently to hit these malform. There's about 4 of them, maybe 5 of them in here. It just helps top off the EXP more than it does give us a significant boost. Sometimes a vampire or 2 gets stuck in here with us. Not a big deal. It just kind of makes things a little slow. I don't even know why I really spent time beating on that dude. Yeah, you really need to clear this whole room is enough to give you a quarter of a level. There's a lot of enemies in that room, and the 5 enemies in these hallways, they're significant to topping off the run. But yeah, that's the whole room, and as you see, the enemies are going to be reset because we entered a load screen into a new zone. And here's a little important detail. These moon petals, every item that drops in this run, ashes, obsidian, and moon petals, are the ingredients to make the moonlight vials, which are just the better mana potions. So you'll see me every once in a while, maybe every 10 runs, I'll just grab those moon petals. But yeah, so this is a run that's intended to just show. This is me focusing and trying to get a good run. As you can see, I hit both doors really well there. I charge up here. I kind of whiffed. I haven't really been dash canceling very well. I kind of just don't care for it. As you can see here, I'm actually trying to get all the crits. This one I overextend, and I use the overextension to hit that vampire page while I already had a moonlight charge slash charged up. We'll see him again here. Yeah, if you hit him and don't kill him, he just walks towards you. So it ends up saving time. More time than you'd think, believe it or not. Sometimes I'll even throw a dark skull just to kind of get him to, like, walk towards us anyways. But yeah, I think in this run, I also don't go for the secrets. We just throw our 2 skulls there. We don't really want to look at that poltergeist too long. Into the ballroom, you're going to hear me spam. There we go. I spammed a little too late there. That was a mistake on my part. When I'm doing these, like, super fast runs, I never really look back for items. I also never not just charge in. I'll upload another one of these runs. As you can see here, I'm not really going for the secrets. I'm just kind of in and out. When you're really maximizing these runs, you kind of pick up on what enemies matter, and those little dusk or husk or whatever they're called, they're not dropping items that matter, and their EXP gain isn't really worth it at all. So yeah, you're gonna hear me spam once we come out of the load. Spam, spam, spam. Turn, spam, turn, spam. I kind of got caught there on the wall, so I just said fuck it. Spam, spam, hit the wall, spam, spam. Get confused. Charge up, spam. Headshot, doesn't crit, always a bummer. It's really hard to crit the bats. I don't know what it is. I think it's because their hitbox kind of extends down into their chest. But I always look there when I'm, like, bugging out and trying to go fast. I don't know why. That's the door to the grotto, by the way. I'll spam, 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 spam. I don't know why I'm standing still here. Oh, I got stuck. That's why. I got stuck on a little rock. I didn't know what was going on, so I just said, fuck it. We're not even doing the vampire room, because that vampire room only just works to top off your EXP. So, like, if you're not sure that you killed enough enemies in your run, that vampire room guarantees that you killed enough, and you're doing the same run cycled over and over again. So you see, we did 2 runs, got 254 EXP, which is 2.5 levels. So because I didn't do the vampire room, my level wasn't topped off. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna come back here, show you what I do after these runs, which is usually just go to Cheryl, buy only mana vials, only mana vials, and then we'll go over here. We're gonna craft the moonlight vials. So moon petals, ashes, and obsidian, which all drop from enemies inside the castle. There we go. That's it. That's literally the whole run. I'll show my stats here. This is on the character I primarily use when I'm on stream. Your weapons don't matter. Your spells do. You absolutely need Wind Dash. As for your damage spell, Ice Tear works. Ice Tear's the best spell in the game. It just has no range, which is why I prefer Dark Skull, or sometimes I'll even use the Twisted Staff and the projectile from Moonlight. The Twisted, or I'm showing off the mace here because I wanted to make a note that if I'm farming moon petals, I'll have the mace in my second because it weed whacks the moon petals outside the quickest. There's really no other weapon other than, like, maybe Blessed Wind if you want a little bit more speed, or if you're a more strength-focused character, which I'm not. But yeah, that's the run. There's a lot of ways you can tune it to how you play, but that's that. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Long video, I'm sorry.